We had a lot of drives that stopped for various reasons that were frustrating. Short yardage play we didn't get a couple times, gotten some long yardage from penalties a couple times. But other than that, I thought we played, pretty decent for his first outing.
Coach Holgerson said that he didn't like the tempo from Saturday. How difficult is it to have the right tempo when you have the drops that you guys had? How tough is that?
I think it's tough for a couple reasons. One is it's tough when you've been rotating so many different quarterbacks in. I mean, there needs to be some cohesion with the group. That's probably our biggest problem right now. And I think that now that he's played a game, he's gotten some reps, and we got the right people around him. Hopefully we can start gelling together a little bit, because we're close at times and you can see the spark at times, but there's something missing, and I think it's just the fact that those guys haven't played together very long.
Coach, Maryland has a couple defensive backs out for this game. How does that affect your game plan, if at all, and how are the guys behind them that you've seen in tape?
Not as experienced as the other guys were, obviously, but those guys are good players too. Their scheme, I mean, if they do the same thing they've been doing, they're a pressure defense. They're not scared to play man, regardless of whether those guys are in or 25 or other guys are in. I don't know names, I just know numbers, and so I don't think they're going to change their mentality at all, because we haven't made a lot of plays down the field. And so, I mean, why would anybody come out and say, be threatened by us? I mean, I think we have to produce and make some plays before we can change the defense's mentality.
Maryland's a team that blitzes a lot.
Yeah.
They have an individual who's a linebacker, 41, 5.5 sacks, tied for the lead in the country. What's your thoughts on the blitz? How do you slow him down and the team?
Well, I think they lead the nation in sacks, don't they? I mean, not just him, but I mean, I think as a defense, they lead the nation. Which, I mean, it shows that those guys do a good job of pressure. They really do. I mean, the blitzes they bring, they disguise their blitzes really well. They do a good job of getting off blocks. They do a good job of twists. I mean, we really have to communicate well between running back and O-line, and quarterback's got to understand when he's got to get rid of the ball. There's times when certain things they show, we got to get rid of it really, really quick. And so I've always believed that part of the protection deal lies on the quarterback, probably the most of it. Because if you get the ball out of your hand, you're not going to take a sack. You take sacks by holding the ball. And so we have to understand when we have to get rid of the ball, which is going to be quick at times this week.
Kind of what you said earlier, it seemed like your offense didn't really click until about the fourth quarter, late in the third quarter. Do you owe any of that to like the cohesion, maybe guys finally getting settled down and used to each other?
Yeah, I think so. I mean, they haven't had a lot of reps as a group. You'd love for people to play years together, and so the one thing I would disagree with what you said is I don't think it's clicked yet. I just don't think it's clicked yet. I mean, we've showed signs at times, but as a group, we haven't really clicked like I'm used to it and everybody's used to seeing. So we're hoping, and it's close. I mean, we just gotta keep repping and stay the course. I mean, and that's the deal offensively right now. We got to stay the course and just keep giving those guys confidence.
It's got to be nice having 83